Hello, my name is Arim and I am the development intern at the School of Information with the Development and Alumni Relations team. And this is my presentation on what I've been doing for this summer and the past few months. So let me get started. Here is the overview of what I'll be talking about in the presentation. Just going over what the beginning of DSIP was kind of like for me, understanding the basics of this internship, project expectations and goals, my learning and growing process through this internship, the skills attained, and the impact overall. So I'll just start with, in the beginning, I asked myself the question, what is philanthropy? And I really had no idea what that could look like or what that could be besides just giving money and maybe volunteering here and there. But I really wanted to have a deeper understanding of it. So I went for this internship and that's how I got connected with the School of Information. And the School of Information team is a combination of development and alumni engagement. I was really learning a lot about how those two could be intertwined in a institution like U of M through the different projects I had. So I was focusing on the Alumni Snapshots project, online programs benchmarking, and more recently, the past scholarship recipients project. So I'll be going into each of them for this presentation. The first one is the benchmarking project, and this was focused on building my skills in email organization, research, and analyzing qualitative data. But also it was trying to cater to the Masters of Applied Data Science program, which is the new completely online program for master's students that was established in 2019. So this benchmarking project looked at different institutions that were similar to U of M and contacting their alumni relations and development departments for effective strategies that they have for recruiting and engaging their online population. So I was able to schedule quick 15 to 30-minute phone calls with various staff members and ask them questions about it, and then followed up after for clarification or any further questions that I had. So the results of this project was a better understanding of what is needed for the online alumni population. I realized that a lot of schools actually do not focus specifically on their online populations for various reasons. So I thought it was important to have specific tailoring of resources for this online experience, and also to make sure that these students feel like they are heard and represented in these engagement activities. So sending them surveys and asking for their feedback, just wanting to keep them engaged through these means as much as possible so that they feel like they are a part of the community just as much as the on-campus students. So that was kind of the results of this project. And I was further able to talk with different people for my internship through the Alumni Snapshots project and the main communication, data organization, and writing skills. These were the main skills that I was able to attain through that. What I did was I was able to gather various alumni profiles from 23 different virtual interviews to showcase the different career opportunities and advice they have for current students. I contacted them through email and able to gain insight into their experiences and also what their experiences were like at SI and kind of reflecting on that. So the results was stronger writing skills for me as I was writing out these drafts and transcribing the interviews. Also note-taking skills, learning what is important, what is not, how to be able to kind of condense the information so that people know what is important to read. And also using programs like DART and other online platforms to research a diverse group of alumni for this project, ranging from library sciences to UX design to data science research to whatever really encompasses in information. So that was a really fun project, being able to kind of talk to different alumni and their experiences. And then finally was the Past Scholarship Fund Stewardship Project. And I was able to prioritize certain information through this, asking questions and being creative in this task. Two of the questions I had to ask myself was what types of milestones will donors appreciate recognition for, and how should scholarship recipient information be presented to show appreciation, but also the positive impact to the community. And through these two questions, I was able to kind of look over the donor and endowment fund spreadsheets that we had for specifically SI, and see the pool of recipients, or to see the pool of donors that we have and how their funding is going to each scholarship. So I did that through DART and able to find a lot of information about different milestones like this. So the result was really showing that I need to foster, or that the school needs to foster connection between donors and recipients, being able to not make it just one-sided, but being able to see that there is a human behind each label of a donor and a recipient. And whether that's through writing letters to one another, having meet and greet events, whatever that looks like, to be able to facilitate that. And also scholarship recipient highlights, so that donors can kind of know specifically there are these kind of students who receive the scholarship, these kind of students, and what their experiences are like. And also for the recipient to know that these are highlights that the donor will read. And so it's important to know that. And then also gathering information about the top scholarship funds to reach out to in the next upcoming weeks. So that was what my research kind of focused on. Now what? So like I've been able to say, I've become a better writer. I've been able to read and analyze data better, and also have a more, not complete, but a better understanding of what philanthropy could look like through U of M's institution. And so my DSIP experience was able to challenge the way that we think about philanthropy, not seeing it as a one-way thing, but seeing it as people being able to deliver their passions through these means. And also learning about professional skills like resume building and data analysis, and specifically in class, even talking about imposter syndrome and the role of power and authority in philanthropy and what that kind of looks like and how we navigate that as a society. So those are really important to my learning opportunities in the program, but also specifically to U of M. Professionally, I was able to see behind the scenes of a development staff and also work in a decentralized environment. And I was able to gain more confidence in being able to ask questions and ask for help when it's needed, so that I can be more confident in the work that I'm presenting. So this was overall my experience for DSIP, and I just want to say thank you to the cohort. Thank you to everyone who was able to support me through this internship, and we should all be super proud of what we've been able to do and all the work that we've had. So thank you, and I hope you have a good time.